Hello, future toppers. Let's make maths simple, intuitive, and fun together. So, we got wholesome new problem which says let a equals x belongs to natural number. Okay, so x is a natural number ranging from 1 to 17. So, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, now, so this is your a. Now, this is we have b. B is ax plus b. Okay, and x belongs to x, so this x is what, this x, and this x is what, natural number, and natural number is what, from 1 to 17. Okay, now, so at this stage a is greater than 0, the mean and the variance of b, so these guys are talking about b, so mean and the variance of b is 17 and 2 and 6. Now be very careful. So look at this. Suppose that you are at stage 1. Stage 1 means I will introduce all the elements. So I'll take x as 1. So a times 1 plus b. Then we have a times 2 plus b. Then we have a times 3 times plus b dot 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 not plus, and then a times 17 plus b. Correct na? So at this stage mean is what, 17, and the variance is what, 216. Be very, like, you have to have very much patience. Okay, now try to understand this thing. We need to find out a and b. You have to grow. Now, you know that if I'll ask you to find out the mean and the variance, you need two numbers a and b. Without a and b, you cannot solve. So, what we will do, we will manipulate this question in such a way so that we can convert the question into our favorable zone. And then we will attack that question. So, if you will observe, you will find out that we can subtract b from all the elements. Okay, so subtract b from all elements, and you know which kind of impact it will create on mean and the variance if we will add or subtract. So we guys will be at which stage? A times 1, a times 2, a times 3 dot dot dot, a times 17. You know that if you will subtract, you have to subtract from mean as well, and you are subtracting b, so you have to subtract b, but it won't affect the variance. Variance will remain the same. So this is your variance. Okay, now try to observe something which is creating problem for you guys. You know that a is involved with all the elements. So what I want to do, I want to divide by a to all elements. Okay, so you know that which kind of impact it will create on the mean and the variance. I'm missing multiple times the same thing. Okay, now look at this. So if I'll divide all the elements by a, we will be left with 1, 2, 3. And look at this, this is your favorable zone, 17. So mean will become what? It will become 17 minus b divided by a. So this is your mean at this stage. And the variance will be what? You have to divide by a square. 216 by a square. I feel that now I don't know whether you can find out the mean or variance over here or not, but 100% I'm sure that you can find out mean and the variance over here. Correct? Now we will work out on blue zone. So first we will find out the mean. So for mean, how will you respond? You will add all the elements, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 plus 17 by 17. So according to us, mean is this, but according to our observation, the mean is 17 minus b by A. So n into n plus 1 by 2 is the mean. So this thing gone, this thing simplified. So can I write 9a plus b equals 17? So we got our one equation, 9a plus b equals 17. Okay, now look at that part. So we need a variance. So for variance, how we should respond? So variance is what? Sum of square of all the elements. Okay, yes. And then we have the number of elements minus mean. And mean is what? Mean square. Mean is what? 17 into 18 by 2 into 17. है ना? This 70 is what? Divided by 17. Okay, cos square. So this is your variance. Now, if you remember, the sum of square of n natural number is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. And then this thing gone, this thing gone, minus 81. Now you can play fruit ninja. This thing gone, this thing gone. Okay, so we have what? 5, 10, 81. Then we have 4 and we have 2, 24. Okay, so according to us, variance is this, but according to the observation, the variance is 216 by a square. So 216 by a square. Is that okay? Now let's do the simplification. 8 3 time then is 16. Yes, this is 9. So a square equals to 9. So a equals plus minus 3. But they are saying that a is a positive number. So can I say that a equals to 3? Now, if a is 3, you can substitute here. So 17 equals 27 plus b. So b will become minus of 10. Okay, so we got value of a as 3 and b as minus 10. So you can find out a plus b. I hope the idea is clear and you guys can handle similar situations. So see you guys in next session of Mathflix.